Hello everyone. Welcome or welcome back to Cosmic Fox ASMR. Today's video features a mini gameplay preview of Death's Door. While I test this game out, I'll provide a bit of commentary and some fun facts sprinkled in as well. So, we take on this role of a small crow who works as a reaper. We collect souls for the Reaping Commission headquarters, an office-like, bureaucratic afterlife. For the first mission of the game, the character is sent to collect the soul of a monster who does not want to leave life willingly. But before we get to that point, let's just have a look around. So this game is a 3D isometric action adventure game. We have a top-down view, and we are currently in the main area, so where we I believe we enter through doors. Obviously Death's Door is the name of the video game, but yeah, this is where you would enter doors and where you come back after completing your mission. So I'm just having a look around. The game doesn't really explain what you do in this stage. So I was literally just running around and trying to interact with anything and everything that I would come across, just to see if it did something, talking to any of the NPCs that I came across, all that jazz. It looks like you can get pretty lost over here with all these different stairways that lead to different areas. And I honestly wasn't sure where to go, what to do. But I really do like the style of the game. And we have finally reached the Reaping Commission headquarters office. I love the desks, and I love that they're all crows. So cute. And there's the first door. Look at it with its glasses on. So cute. Alright, let's make our way to the door. Well, of course, not right away. There's other crows to talk to. We must speak with everyone. really easy to get lost around here. But this elevator, hopefully, will take me to where I need to go. Okay, time for an adventure. So, we, as the crow, start with a sword and a bow and arrow. Our sword strikes string together into combos, and ammo for the bow is replenished by using the sword, which I wish I knew beforehand because this took some figuring out. Four other weapons and 3 magic projectiles become available as the game progresses, but the basic attack mechanics remain. So, at the start, we only have 4 health points, with all damage causing 1 to be depleted. Our health can be recovered by collecting and planting seeds in pots, which appear throughout the world. The seeds grow into plants, which restore full health and eventually regrow. So these doors, they are to and from the afterlife. These areas exist at checkpoints throughout the game. If our player dies, we respawn at the nearest door without otherwise losing any progress. It's very similar to Zelda-type games, and in similar fashion as those types of games, new items and abilities allow access to new areas. So, our first mission is to collect the soul of this monster who does not want to leave life willingly. And it was surprisingly very challenging for me, as I could not figure out how to defeat this thing exactly. And even though I have stated how you replenish your bar, I did not know this at the time. I had to learn this. So, bad things are about to happen because I was not aware of how you do this. But luckily, it's pretty easy to just spawn back in and start again. The mechanics of the bosses are fairly simple. I wouldn't say that with time the boss, changes tactics or gets harder. It pretty much stays the same. And I honestly feel like this first boss fight took so unnecessarily long, and I'm not too sure what I was doing wrong. I think I just needed to attack more. But it was hard for me to decide when a good time to attack was. Like with the tentacles coming out, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to hit it, and I didn't want to really test this too much because I didn't want to die again. So, this first boss, I think, only has 3 different attacks that it cycles through. It does the, tentacle, or I guess maybe 4. It slaps its tentacles around. It twirls its tentacles around. And it does this weird, like, spinning top move that it's doing. And then it will stand up. And yeah, it doesn't use its tentacles, but it spits bombs, I guess. And those are the moves that it cycles through until you finally take it down. It was getting very, very tiresome for me. And if I hadn't took so long to learn how to replenish my magic bar, I think this would have gone a little bit quicker. Well, while this fight goes on for ages and ages, let's learn about some fun facts about Death's Door. Death's Door was developed by a developer company called Acid Nerve. This is a studio of just 2 people, Mark Foster and David Fenn. They both are from and residing in Manchester, here in the UK. Mark Foster is credited as the programmer, designer, writer, and animator of this game. David Fenn is credited as the producer, designer, composer, and sound designer. They also worked with 2 concept artists and a modeler for this game. took so long, but this cutscene looks amazing. So, after all that hard work that we did, we got nothing, which is just so unfair. But all is not as it seems. You see that old crow? He is why I don't have the soul that I just defeated on my own. That old crow is a thief. He stole the soul. And he definitely knows more than meets the eye. But we'll get to that later. For now, I need to try and catch up to him. Let's get through some more fun facts. So, apparently, the developers wanted to use ideas and themes from their previous game called Titan Souls. So, essentially, I wonder if that means that this is like a sequel to that. It's supposed to be a more advanced, polished game than Titan Souls. They drew inspiration from games such as Legend of Zelda and Dark Souls. Concerning the art of the game, they were highly inspired by the work of the Japanese animation studio, Studio Ghibli. I do enjoy the art, and I really like the story that you're this crow who's more or less like a soul reaper. If you know of the anime Bleach, you'll get that reference. But yeah, it's really cute, and I can see where those ideas come to play in this game so far. there's the door. Hopefully this leads us back to headquarters. Oh dear. Am I in trouble? Guess let's go have a word. Oh, I'm not in trouble. He's just telling me I can upgrade. Oh, that's good. So, yeah. The currency uses souls as payment for things like upgrades. And they can be collected by killing enemies, finding secret pickups. And that's what we do. Collect all those so that we can upgrade our abilities to better things. So yeah, that was my mini gameplay preview of Death's Door. I'm really enjoying it so far, and hopefully I'll get to find out more of the story as I progress through the game. As always, I hope that you've had a good morning, a good evening, or a good night. And until next time,